Welcome to the Pack and Pedal, Thule Pack and Pedal. I've got a little bit of a drone shot here in Springbok National Park, Queensland, New South Wales, Australia. We'll get to the video in a sec. This is a bit of a bike packing tips video. This is a drone Phantom 4, in case you're wondering. And Mum definitely enjoyed it. But if you've got any questions about bike packing, some future videos, some future review product, let us know down below. So I went out and bought this Thule rack, the Pack and Pedal. I was curious. I was like, wow, you can retrofit a rack on non-back specific bikes, and it looks like a pretty good setup. So I went out and bought it, paid my own money, paid retail, and I got the bags as well, the Pack and Pedal pannier bags. And let's get this video underway. You got any questions? So let us know down below.
So the panniers feel pretty stable. I don't recommend riding no hands with panniers, but I can do it. I don't recommend it though, alright? So, put the panniers on that. That works pretty good, but don't ride no hands panniers. But just letting you know, it does feel pretty stable. Beautiful ride today, Springbok. So I came at the dead end of the road and some national parks. So that's why I run mountain bike shoes and adventure gearing. Because I like the type of bike. This is a TCR. It's fucking versatile. And you can put racks on it now. It's crazy. I don't recommend it for carbon, but you know, this is what we're talking about, mate. This is adventure gearing. I can hit my Strava segments. I can do a race anytime I want. But the bike, I'm going to explore in here for a bit. And this is what I like: is I don't like being restricted by my product. Road shoes are good, but they're restrictive. Fucking criterium gearing. This is beautiful, isn't it? Criterium gearing is good if you're racing crits, but it's fucking restrictive. You know. I want to get off the beaten track now and then. Don't always have to follow the same path everyone else. This is rad as, man. Rad as. I'd love to see a big python through here and get on YouTube for you. This is beautiful, man. So casual. So casual. So we have the Thule rack here. Check this out first. This is beautiful, isn't it? This is Springbok National Park here in Queensland, Australia, and it's a spectacular May day. We have a giant TCR race bike. Now I don't recommend it for carbon fibre, but I've ratcheted them up. I've just ratcheted them. This is ratchet. This is previous ratchet. Just ratcheted this up just gently, so it's just enough. It hasn't moved, but enough that's not going to crush your carbon. So it's probably better off with steel or alloy, so don't show warranty department. But the Thule bag works really good. I bought these in California recently, and they're waterproof. They're pretty good. I've got a drone in here, and this is a Thule rack. This is called the Pack and Pedal, as we saw before. But finally installed. It's pretty straightforward. I've got a drone in there. I've got cliff bars. I've got steroids. I've got EPO. We've got spare tires. I just checking it out today. I see drones in here, so it works pretty good. And it does fit on the road bike. The clearance is pretty good. You can, I've got it just above it. You can adjust that clearance to whatever you want. This will fit on a mountain bike, road bike. I definitely wouldn't really recommend it on carbon, even though you see it on carb bike here. I would recommend it on alloy or steel, because carbon doesn't like being crushed. But you can see it works pretty well, and it keeps it off nicely. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? This is there's a toe peak bag on there. You could put a bike, you could put a frame bag in this. You could put a sweet roll in there from Revelate Designs or Ortlib or Bike Bag Jewel, or a lot of other variations. You got a lot of options here. But this Thule rack, I'm pretty impressed. It's definitely a bike packing rack. It's pretty rad, man. What are we doing? I mean, the designers didn't think this is like a Tour de France level machine, and we're putting a fucking rack on there. It's pretty rad. But 32 cassette short cage derailleur. They said it can't be done. It has been done. Works perfect. B screw all the way in. Thanks for coming. Compact cranks 5034. I would love Shimano to bring out probably like a 4030 or a 4630. That would be like that'd be sweet. Or even just a way for your derailleur to drop down, and then you can just run mountain bike cranks in there. Or get some XTR mountain bike cranks in there. You can still run your derailleur. That'd be cool. Even if Giant had a design where you could just like run that derailleur lower So you wouldn't even have to change your cranks. Oh, so Shimano wouldn't have to make a new crank. You just put a mountain bike crank on there. You know, just put a mountain bike crank on there with a 3824 or 3822. I mean, how often do I use a 50? You know, unless I'm racing crits and Div 1, you don't really need a 50. But you know, that's going to change in time. But anyway, the Thule bag is legit. The rack is legit. Even out the saddle, it doesn't really wobble much. And what you could do as well, you could put some like 3M helicopter tape or some old bike tube and wrap those tubing up if you want to get them sort of buffed or scratched over time, you know. So today's going to be like a longer ride, but it's really good. And I'll take it off and see if there's any scratching or whatever. But again, with carbon, it's not designed to be compressed. So I'm probably, you know, again, don't show warranty, but this would be perfect setup on a steel bike, an alloy bike, you know, things like that. But it definitely does work on the TCR today. So if you've got any questions about the Thule pack and pedal, now I bought this myself, not sponsored. Bought this myself, didn't get given it, so I'll give it an honest review. And it is a good thing, it is a good product. And there's another one coming out called the, what was it called, the fucking Fishback, or there's some carbon one coming out soon, so I'll try and get one of those and have a go at that one. I like the Thule though because it's got a flat rack on the top, so you put something on top of that as well. You know, so there's a lot of options out there. Let us know down below. You got any questions? But this is bloody awesome. This is a stump. Let's cut this path there. Epic, man. Just found come across some road. Where's that going to go? I don't know. But I've got the gears. I've got the shoes. I've got the carbs. I've got the water. I've got the gum. I've got the lights if I run out of time. Just keep on following it. And the drone fits in just nicely. It's a Phantom 4, take the propels off, and have gimbal out, and it just fits perfect. Long's better than fear, long's better than speed. Go long this year, go way long.
Listen through, gum.